Good afternoon. Today is Sunday, March 12th. I forgot to do a video yesterday. Got towards the end of the day last night and realized that I had forgotten to do one, so I apologize. Hopefully this one will make up a little bit for that. I'm sure some people wonder, what's it like to be in that position as a priest to hear confessions? Depending on the day, depending on what's been going on in my life, or in the life of the person and or people who are going to confession, and especially after almost 12 years of doing this, of hearing confessions, some of it is, you never want to say it's routine, but my goal is to treat each time I sit down as a time when someone may be in great need of that sacrament. Sometimes I sit by myself, either praying or reading, or I don't even touch a book because I am so busy. And I think the moments that stand out to me the most, well, maybe I'll save this, then I'll offer some introspection into that. But remember the priest I lived with when I was a seminarian in a smallish town in our diocese. He described confession as, that's where the rubber hits the road. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. And so in my experience of hearing confessions, I've heard confessions of people that were just there a few days ago, and maybe they had forgotten something and wanted to bring it to confession. Or maybe it's been 20, 30, 40 years. And those prodigal son moments are very much a part of that sometimes. So, with that in mind, hearing confessions is very humbling. Especially when someone comes back, after that long period of time of being away. And maybe they were still churchgoers, but just hadn't gone to confession. And so it's that gift that God gives us. I've been saying that very often in the counsel or the advice that I give when people come. After they name their sins, I just always say, thank God for a good confession. And 9 times out of 10, I've said those words since day one. And I think and I know from personal experience of going to confession myself, that the hardest thing is to say, yeah, I did that. Not proud of it. One of the things I tend to say is, these are the junk of our life that we're not proud of, but we bring them nonetheless, confident that God listens to us, that He forgives us, and that He strengthens us with His pardon and His peace. So today with the Samaritan woman at the well, she had a very checkered past, and I can only imagine what her life was like after she met Jesus. And for all of our lives, once we met Christ, it's that that gift that He provides. He provides His time, but also He shows a solution to the hurts that we carry with us, and that solution is Himself. That the longing of our soul, the longing of our heart, is found in Him. So, know of my prayers for you throughout the rest of this day. Ask the same for me, especially as I take my day off tomorrow. Excuse me, the time change has really messed with me, and but nonetheless, very grateful for that ministry that I can provide and that I get to receive as well. I'm going to confession myself, but also that I have that privilege moment to enter, walk with you, really, and be hopefully a good vessel and conduit of God's mercy and His grace. God bless.